Hey guys, I just figured I'd come on here quickly to do an update video and a video discussing my plans ahead for reading. So I have this kind of idea. I'm not sure exactly whether I'm going to go through with it, but I'm hoping I do because it actually is a fairly good idea. I have two piles of books here, all by authors I've read a couple books by or haven't really explored too much. So I'm gonna kind of show you which books they are, and here there's a bunch of different genres like young adult horror, thriller, extreme horror, etc. Sorry, not etc. So the first one we have is R.L. Stine. So I've got The Babysitter 1, The Babysitter 2, and The Babysitter 3. So I've only got the first three books and I don't care. So yeah, I figured I may as well do those sometime soon. Next author, got another three. I tried to choose 3 books by each author. Sometimes it was a bit more difficult. So we got Guyan Smith, The Black Fedora, Mania, and Accursed or Accursed. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word because I'm what you would call kind of dumb. Next author we have is Sean Hudson. So we've got Victims, Relics, and Assassin. Like I said, these probably won't be the exact books I'm going to read. I'm just showing them off kind of just to give an example. Like this author, Dean Koontz, because I've already read this book, Shattered. Yeah, but I do want to reread it again, so chances are I will be reading this along with another one that I haven't grabbed from my bookshelf because it was in an uncomfortable place to reach, which is called Night Chills. Then we have The Voice of the Night. Let me just take these away. Now let's move on to Christopher Pike, where we have The Lost Mind, Die Softly, and Spellbound. Now I'm moving on to a pile of the more modern books, or at least modern printings. So we've got Simon Clarke with Blood Crazy, King Blood, and Stranger. Next up, I've got a selection of 3 thriller books that I'm interested in reading. So first up is One by One by Frida McFadden. I believe that's how you pronounce their name. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure it's a female author. I'm not sure. Let me see if there's a... yes. Find You First by Linwood Barclay. I'm not sure. And then finally, Kill a Stranger by Simon Koenig. I always read that as Kendrick, not Koenig. And then I looked at it closer, I was like, oh wow. That's just a selection of the multiple thriller books I have. I'll quickly show off some others. So we got Gone Tomorrow by Lee Child. Then we've got like true crime, like I Am a Killer, What Makes a Murderer. They're shocking stories in their own words. So true crime, I guess that kind of counts. Secret, another Jack Reacher book. The Wild Place by Christian White. And, well, yeah, there's plenty of others. I have a Joe Nesbo book. I think it's titled, let me see. The Night House, which has a fantastic cover. And then I've also got another book, which is definitely a big beefy book, Confessions of the Dead by James Patterson and J.D. Barker. Next up for the authors is 2 Christopher Rufty books I plan on reading soon. I've gotten started on these both, but I haven't finished it due to life getting in the way. So we got Lipstick Wings and Pillow Face. Now I've got an author who I haven't yet read, and is an author who I should have read already. You guys are going to butcher me when I say who it is. Jack Ketchum. So I have plenty of his books. I've got about 8, 9, 10. So we got Old Flames, Cover, and Ladies' Night. Seems like the plot of this book is going to come true very soon if you're on this feminist side of TikTok, which I have now deleted, thank God. That app is cancer. Let me just correct the stack here. And the final author that we have, of course I'm going to be splitting these books up by reading different authors and all that, because I've got a lot of standalone authors who I want to read too. We've got Brian Smith with Depraved. I haven't got the rest of the series. I do have the entire Killing Kind series. I do plan on reading that. To me, his books seem very dense but readable, so that's good. Like paragraphs like that, they kind of turn me off a little. And then we got Go Kill Crazy, which just sounds absolutely bonkers and insane. I love his plots. He has some of the best plots, very much in a Richard Lehman style. So yeah, I'm gonna start reading one of these tonight. I'm just gonna get through the entire thing, hopefully, in a couple days, and then yeah, I'm gonna start with books that seem the easiest to read, like shortest to longest authors and all that shit. But yeah, so expect a ton, and I mean a ton, of new videos from me soon, because I plan on reading. And also, just a quick little side mention, The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Always when I pronounce it in my head, it's Riley Sager, and then when I pronounce it out loud, it's Riley Sager or Sega or whatever. I really, really love his plots. He has great plots. And they look fairly readable, besides the fact they're in present tense, and I hate that. But then again, a lot of thrillers are, and usually thriller authors write it better. One author who did write present tense terribly is Darcy Coates. She wrote very formulaic haunted house stories, which aren't my thing. And she wrote a book, not sure which one it was. It was like The Haunting of Lee Harker, I think. And it was horrible. I couldn't even get through it. But anyway, there's some books. I've got plenty of other books in my collection. I'll try and show you my bookshelf if I can. So here's a stack, another stack, and then we've got all of these. Sorry for the shaky hands. So yeah, there's plenty of books. And there's half a dozen on my floor. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a really fantastic idea. It's going to be interesting, and I think that I'm going to read these books very well. So I'm very excited to start reading them. Like I said, it's going to be very interesting and very unique and very different, and I like that. I like the challenge, because it makes me more well-read, and I want to be well-read, because seriously, the only 2 authors I'm familiar with is Richard Lehman and Brian Berry, and I love their books, and I'm planning on trying to find more authors who I enjoy. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. I do plan on reading as much as I can. I've got a dozen Stephen King books in this bag here, so there's plenty, and then there's a ton here. Christopher Pike, The Force. Don't mind this McDonald's bag there. Then we've got DVDs and all that shit. But anyway, I'm just babbling, but yeah. Take care, and I'll see you guys for a video extremely soon.